even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookies...
Derrick Henry! And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot.
And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And it will bring him down on midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. First down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, 57. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Forced out wide. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
The RPO is caught by St. Brown. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they begin with 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to move in front. It's now 10-8.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by J.B. Hicks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon, ball carrier.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8. At the 27-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrust to his right. This one not quite on target. Had him too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Williams now to return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
fourth down, Jack Browning is on to punt. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Out quickly and complete. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Attack!
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First down throw, Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd down and 3. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. The man is Royals. He's got him. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Now 3rd and goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Is caught left side by St. Brown.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
From the 43, here's second down and 6. They go play action with Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Sack Allen getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. 3rd and long for Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. To the pylon, he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one deep downfield for Chase. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Broncos. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hero 15. Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Now, faking the give. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here comes second and 4. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. Third down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. You know, one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. I mean, you've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He is all the way inside the 15, but hold everything. There is a marker down. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. To throw is Mahomes. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. Who's brought down that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Attack, attack!
And 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to look for the home run ball. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
First down.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, KC. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the
now Mahomes. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is high. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 36 yards. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. That Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. Here we go. 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. On the move left. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
So this one in the win